if you are in a room, you're always seeing the room from a particular point of view. What is the room really? What is the nature and state of the room? The room necessarily is that which exists from all points of view simultaneously. That room actually exists. So the images I make are visual manifestations of this. They are images of what is, images of the room, images of reality, shown by going beyond point of view, or by approaching reality inherently without point of view.
My image work is about the transcending of point of view itself. So it's not about many points of view, but about no point of view. So it uses the representational reference up to a point, but it's a paradox of perception, ultimately, and simply that, and that via a process of abstraction. The images are communicating at a depth level, at a brain depth, not just a psych depth in the mental sense. So it's a whole bodily message of meaning and form. The brain, in effect, digitalizes the so-called real world, the perceptual world, and makes bits out of it in biotech terms. So there's a tacit understanding when you see something broken into bits. Its meaning is conveyed at a psychophysical level to the brain. It's identifiable as some kind of, at some depth level of the brain, as being how the world actually looks. So it's not really a deconstruction of the so-called real world or natural world. It is how the real world or natural world is actually experienced at the depth level of psychophysical awareness. transcending of explanation is fundamental to what this image is about. It is not an explanation. There is no explanation. This is it. This is all there is. The portrait, the self-portrait of reality itself.
This is a presence of meaning, but not one for which there is a precise descriptive duplicate in words. I couldn't say this form. Words can refer to it, but not equal it. And so this form as a presence can be tacitly participated in, and it necessarily is beyond the mind, beyond speech mind, beyond the conventions of knowledge, of thinking, and of egoity. Such matters of meaning or realization cannot be exactly defined in natural modes of mind or thought and perception. They are fundamental to the reality that confronts and is confronted by human beings, conscious beings altogether. And that's why I'm making art in addition to everything else I do. Because it's a dimension of revelation, of communication, of understanding that I cannot render except by artistic means.